gotta listen, pay attention, we're running out of time. I'm not a savior or a redeemer, I'm just someone reaching out to you. I'll lead you, you follow on this day, not tomorrow. Let's try it my way. It won't hurt. We all make mistakes, and now it's time to change. Let's try it my way. It won't hurt. We all make mistakes, and now it's time to change. Let's try it my way. It won't hurt. We all mistakes, and now it's time to change.
Yo, what's up? We are back on the Crash Report. I want to start the new segment. I don't have the intro done, unfortunately.
Mark from Devilstrip's gonna provide it.
We're going to have Mark from Devilstrip
How
provide
about
this.
Leslie does her own hot lick?
Yeah, how about I come do this for us?
How about a girl does a
All right,
girl
Kenny,
voice?
do the hot lick. If you don't know what the hot lick is, you should look at our fucking website.
Crash
I'll
is
just
here to
yell
yell
at
at
people over the radio and tell jokes.
It's basically
These all are
a
jokes.
like the band of the week,
It's like a rock report, but we can't call it that.
or we anyways.
Sort of.
Hazard,
Quick overview
or,
of bands you probably haven't heard of, or maybe you have and just want more info on. This week I have to start out with the band that is the reason I'm here today. The band that got me into local music and got me into the underground, where I met a lot of these local bands.
Creed?
Close. No, they're not even close. They're much better than that shit. It's Paradox Please. They're out of Pittsburgh, Ohio, or Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sorry.
I was just about
Oh
to
my
say that.
God.
They
Wait,
come
what?
What a dumbass.
All the Browns fans
Yeah.
listening just fell over dead.
There's Browns fans. still?
Pittsburgh bought the Browns? What?
Christ.
There's Browns fans listening.
It's cold. Give me a break.
All right, Kenny, do this. I'm gonna go take a piss.
All right.
Anyways, Kenny, do your thing.
So, at the beginning of last year, so about well, actually, at the end of 2012, my ex did a little fake-ass interview show that never made the air, and it was actually called I Love Hip Hop Ohio or something like
Nice.
that. And they had an alternative rock band come in.
West Side.
called Paradox Please. And this is the first time I got to go hang out and actually leave the house because I had a lot of personal issues going on. As some of my friends know, maybe the listeners have heard some of it if they've tuned in enough. But I got out of the
Moving
house.
into with meth heads, that causes a
Yeah,
lot
all
of
that,
personal
all that
trauma.
crazy awesome shit that Kenny goes through in his everyday life. And I hung out with their manager, Paul Abbott, who hopefully is tuned in. Maybe he's not, because he's a piece of shit. No, he's cool. He's one of my best friends now. And I hung out with the band there, too, and got to know them really well. And they were promoting their new single at the time, Singularity, which won them a lot of awards, a lot of recognition. And they were actually on a tour promoting that single. And their show got canceled, and he managed to hook up this interview, and that's by chance how I met them. So fast forward a couple months, and I'm no longer in that area for some reason.
I wonder why.
Back living with my parents, just working myself to death, and I finally got my first paycheck, and I said, when I met them, I promised them I'd buy their single. So that's what I did, and Paul, at the time, he messaged everybody who bought it a personal thank you message, and he's like, oh shit, you're the guy from Columbus, man. He remembered me, and he's like, we're having a show at the Underground in Sandusky. You should come out. I know it's far away, which was actually a lot closer to me because I had just moved up that way. So I got to go there, and that's where I met Randy Grosswire of the Underground.
What's up, Randy?
Randy! He's the coolest guy. And just fell in love with that place. I'm so sad it closed last year.
Yeah.
Me too, dude. We played up there
That's
one
where I
time.
met you guys.
Yeah,
One time we
Yeah,
did too.
Fusion Fest. That's where I met all these bands that I know here now, and that's where I met Crash, and that's how I got hooked up with this show. So they really saved me. They got me into local music. They really are the reason I'm here. Like I said, they're very much influenced by Muse. They have that old school Muse sound to it.
Old
Yeah.
skill.
School. My southern twang is coming out right now, but
Y'all come back now here.
But yeah, they have 3 albums out. Well, 2 EPs and a single. They have Project 139, which the dirt on that is there. If you look at the cover album, there's 4 people in it. The band actually used to be 5. One of the guys on there didn't record a single song, but got to make the album cover because he was in the picture and he was in the band at the time.
Wow.
And Jimmy, James, the vocalist, he picked up a guitar to cut down the band and the expenses and everything to make it easier to travel too. So he does double duty guitar and vocals. So they're still good friends with that guy, but they didn't need his services basically.
There you go.
And the joke was if he could play bass and drums, he'd just do it all.
That was a
But-
really intense bio you're giving us here.
Oh yeah, are they picking up listeners?
No.
And then Singularity, like I said, many don't know. If you bought the deluxe edition, it came with a tour video. I make a cameo appearance in that tour video. I don't know if they still sell that or not, but you can see Kenny at his early days in the local music scene, just hanging out with Paradox Please, like I do now anyway. So. And then middle of last year, they released State of Emergency. It's a 4-song EP, so they have 8 songs total. Like I said, when they only had 3 songs when they did this first interview, and that we were making fun of them, like, oh, big band, 3 songs out. And then I got on my smartphone. I had a smartphone for work back then. Kenny had technology, and I pulled
computer
up
from
their song
1985.
Progression. It's still one of my favorites to this day because it's the first I heard it introduced me to their sound, and I was blown away how awesome it sounded. And I hung out with them and didn't talk shit about them ever again. But about right around Music Fusion Fest, their manager and
Fusion
them,
Fest 2013?
yes,
Okay.
their manager had a little falling out about a contract. He didn't have a contract; he wanted one, and they didn't quite agree on the terms. But so they had a little bit of falling out for a while, and they were at each other's
Those
throats.
damn
They're
green
friends again
M&Ms.
now.
Green M&Ms.
He's got a new band. Paul is working with Music from Another Room and Paradox Please. They went on a little break there for a while. To work on some new music. So they kind of went their separate ways, and they're friends again now. That's the important thing. So hopefully they're listening. I'm going to make sure they listen to the replay at least if they're having technical difficulties. So I got the word from that. They actually sent me a personal message apology for not being in Ohio for a while because they took a break. And like, I'm sorry we've been out of the scene for a while. We've been on break and writing new music. So the update on that is they're recording right now a new EP, probably 3-4 songs. And they're looking for about a March, April release for that. They don't have any tentative names for me on what they're going to call it yet. They're not sure, but it's a lot of the stuff that they've had around but haven't recorded yet because they have their own recording studio, so they're slowly releasing it. They like to release a little at a time and then go and promote it and tour with it. So that's actually also one of the first local bands who I got a shirt from. I went to their show. I set aside what little cash I had. I bought a shirt. I was that loser who got it autographed and everything, even though I was friends with them.
I know you see you guys every weekend, but could you sign this for me?
Yeah, pretty much. And then they did. I got to see them at least 4 or 5 times, mostly at the Underground last year. So I hope to see a lot more of them once they get this new EP out and start touring again. So just a quick shout out to them. They'll be around again. Don't worry. I know they had a big following at the Underground, and I got a lot of messages that were excited about me doing the Rock Report and wondering what they were up to. So the Hot Lick, that's your Hot Lick. They work on new music, and they'll be coming this way again soon. Maybe even for Crash Fest.
Yeah.
They said
We'll talk about that when it comes closer.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we are gonna.
because
I think we're gonna do that. It's getting that